Hey, it's Cal Forever here, and I wanted to make a video talking about the New Age and kind of like how it may not be the best thing for us. But I feel like everything kind of does serve a purpose. And it's not like the New Age hasn't served a purpose in people. Because I kind of went through the New Age myself. And I feel like this is an important topic to talk about. And so I do want to make a video in the future to really help other people out. So my experience, I was having these odd experiences with energy and picking up on other people's energy and seeing energy and feeling anxious, and for whatever reason, whether it's, picking up on someone else's energy, clearing collective, things like that. And I don't really consider myself a New Ager. And, it's important to take things lighthearted in life, but there is a level of where you need to be serious about some things. So, having difficult experiences, that are affecting you in your daily life, it's good to have some sort of support and structure. So I went through these experiences with energy, this and that, and I woke up 4 years ago. I had this enlightenment experience, and I realized, that I wasn't crazy, that I was empathic, and that I was going through a Kundalini awakening. And so I kind of moved through the New Age a little bit, which kind of is a mixing bowl of a lot of ancient or cultural beliefs. And I'm not disputing those things. But it kind of tends to be this trendy sort of like ungrounded, wishy-washy thing, and there's not like this solidified structure to it. And something that I stuck through my awakening journey that I've been on the past 4 years is Buddhism. I really like Buddhist beliefs, and I feel like I've really I have embodied these Buddhist teachings throughout my life. And that was something that I woke up to, And in Buddhism, these spiritual gifts and abilities are called siddhis. So I think it's important to kind of, find refuge in these tried and true methods, whether it's Kundalini Yoga, or Mahayana Buddhism, or Tibetan Buddhism, and Tantra. I think it's important to find refuge in these things, especially when you're experiencing difficulty with, what you could call ascension symptoms. And something that I think is important with Buddhism is Buddhism welcomes in scientific things like quantum physics, and I've been studying the electric universe for at least 2 years now, and one of the things in the electric universe is this understanding that our magnetosphere is going through a shift, and we're going through a pole shift, and we've been in one for a while. And there's certain health risks that you know, scientists are concerned about. And the New Age will kind of call that like ascension symptoms, which is kind of useful in a way because it helps people not believe they're crazy, but it's kind of good to have like the scientific background to it. And then mixing that with Buddhism and understanding energy and how the energy coming into the planet is affecting the energy body. So I think the reason why this is kind of coming up with me about kind of my experiences with the New Age is Saturn coming through, you know, my life. I'm in my Saturn return, and Saturn's kind of about structure and maturing and responsibility. And I'm just seeing a lot of these things in the New Age. It's like kind of wishy-washy. There's not really structure, and I feel like it's part of my purpose to create some sort of structure for people that are in a healing crisis, that are going through an awakening. You know? So I feel like I kind of opened a can of worms on my Facebook and was like saying, oh, I'm getting annoyed by New Agers, and like, you know, I didn't really know how. I'm trying to like express something, and I'm not getting annoyed by New Agers, but I'm kind of recognizing, well, actually yesterday I kind of did, you know, I'm kind of recognizing that the New Age might not necessarily be the best thing for us, you know. And it's like people kind of crossing your boundaries and stuff. It's like, it's okay to be annoyed. It doesn't mean you're like any less enlightened. Actually, being annoyed can help enlighten you if you recognize, like, okay, like, why am I getting annoyed? You know, it's because this person's crossing my boundaries and I need to create boundaries. Or it's like I'm getting annoyed, and that's my psyche informing me to be around people that are more uplifting and supportive, instead of just doing this spiritual ego New Age battle and projecting or pushing their beliefs onto you or whatever, you know. Like this lady yesterday was like, here, touch my finger. And it's like I don't really want to touch your finger right now. I'm kind of like sensitive. I'm processing some stuff. I did a lot of inner work this morning. I'm kind of tender. I don't want to touch you. And she wanted to like kind of like prove, she wanted me to touch God. She wanted to say that like, oh, we're all God. Like, you know, like, I'm a Buddhist. I don't believe in a creator God. You know, I don't, So it's okay to like be annoyed. It's not wrong to like be annoyed, you know. There's very good reason why you're having those feelings, you know? It's life communicating to you something. It's definitely not life saying, oh, you need to do more inner work. And I feel like my post on Facebook was kind of me speaking for the people, because I am kind of picking this up from the collective. You know? I don't like people kind of just acting like they're spiritual know-it-alls, and then I'm over here like really dedicated to my tantric and Buddhist practice and working really hard. I mean, these are the people that are going to show themselves in the world and be of service and make a difference, are the people that are really structured and have put in a lot of hard work into their practice, not this wishy-washy New Age practice, you know. So yeah, I guess I'll just kind of leave that at there. I gotta mail this pine salve to someone. So, yeah. You know, I've had my experiences with aliens too. I've had my experiences with that. The thing is about the new age is it's trendy and people will take on these experiences and just kind of regurgitate them, and it's like, okay, well, you're just going off of what someone else is saying and taking on those beliefs, but it's like I'm coming from a place of originality and authenticity. So it's like I've actually had alien experiences. I've had energy transmission and channeled message experiences. You know? Like, I'm not just picking up on this trendy thing and becoming a part of a cult. You know? So, yeah, I think that's kind of the bad thing about the new age, is people are kind of looking for purpose in a group and something to give their life meaning. And it's not coming necessarily from a true place, in a place of true experience, and yeah. So Cal Forever here. Thanks for listening. Peace.